How's it going, YouTube? I'm back with more Digimon content. Today I'm doing a deck profile for my BT5 Blue Garurumon Tribe. This is my favorite deck of the format. I've had a lot of fun with it, and while I don't have any like massive tournament wins with it, I've done really well at locals, and it's a solid deck. It's not tier 1, but it is good and I do recommend it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. So this deck is focused on getting all the value out of the new Garurumon support, including Nokia and all the good stuff. For the babies, we play one Omnimon because it's the best blue egg that's not Sunamon, because Sunamon is the star of the show. One of the things that you'll see me talk about over and over is that a lot of the Garurumon cards are great, but in the past, blue just didn't have access to the DP boost, and Sunamon goes a long way. You really want the plus 1000. We're definitely playing 4 Sunamon no matter what. Then another egg, it's Upamon. You could play 4, you could play something else, but really 4 Sunamon is where it's at. Now for the rookies, because of Nokia, you want to play pretty much all Gavumons. I play 4 of the on play, draw 1 Gavumon. Really solid in all stages of the game. Fantastic with a Nokia. I play 4 of the BT5 Gavumon. This one can search out a Garurumon and then an Omnimon, which is really, really nice. Then I play 3 of the promo Gavumon and 2 of the starter deck, 1 attack and Trashosaurus Gavumon. Now, again, because of Nokia and the Garurumon we'll get to, you really want your rookies to just be Gavumon. If you want, you could play vanilla Elecmons or Gomamons, but I do recommend just sticking with the Gavumons. If you don't have the promo one, you can just play more of the other one, it's fine. That said though, the promo Gavumon is good, because although it costs 4 to play, you're really not paying 4 for it. You're going to play it off of Nokia, Metal Garurumon, Digivolve from the Hatchin'. So it's fine. It's better on play than this one, which has no on play effect. And it being 4 costs is kind of nice because there's Catastrophe Cannon in black. So kind of nice. The Gavumon squad. Best ones definitely being the draw one and then the fetch other Gavumon. I do play only 13 rookies, but we can get rookies back with Metal Garurumon, so it's fine. For my champion lineup, we play 4 Colamon as a blocker and as a 1-cost evolution for, turbo. You want to get to level 6 as soon as possible. You could play Grizzly if you wanted to. Grizzly is better than his guy as a blocker, but it's fine, and we're trying to just, turbo out, so it's okay. And I play 4 Garurumon from BT5. This guy is fantastic. With Nokia, you can Digivolve into him for 0. All my rookies are Gavumon, so you always get the effect. And the Inheritable is just nutty. All turns plus 1000, absolutely massive. Then I play 3 of the promo Garurumon. This one is Inheritable, draw 1, which happens all the time because our dudes are always Garurumon. And one thing that I really appreciate about him is that he's 4 costs to play. Again, I only play 13 rookies, so if you have to hard play a champion, hard play one for 4 is actually fantastic. I really am just a fan of it. You get a lot of value out of it. A lot of our Inheritables are now DP boosting, which is nice, but it's also good to have some card drawing there, and Garurumon is great. And then I do play 1 Lobomon to round out the champions because I do play Davis, and if you're a blue deck, you're a red deck, like you gotta play Lobomon, gotta play the Garurumon. It's just too good there as a one-off. Now for the ultimates, all my ultimates are Garurumon. I have 4 of the Sagittarius mode. This card is really, really solid. You can get, again, the Great Inheritable, all turns plus 1000. He can Digivolve into a level 5, which is great because sometimes you just need extra card draw, need extra Inheritables, or need to choke your opponent out. And then he can swing with jamming, which is good. And then I have 4 of the promo Garurumon. Now, you can also play the other one from the starter deck that gives you the secure attack if your opponent has to do with no sources. But I like this effect better because you have control over this. You can control if you have 8 cards in hand, and if you do, you can always get the secure attack plus 1, which is massive. Now on top of that, he's a Garurumon, and he has the nice effect where he can swing and restand if there's a Garurumon under him. In the past, this card wasn't that good because swinging for 6k is a huge risk, but with all the DP boost inheritables that we have, you can swing at 7 or even 8,000, and you're just so much more likely to survive. Absolutely love this card, super nice, great card. And that's really it for level 5s. Again, you could play the other one, but these are the ones I'm doing. For my level 6s, I'm a little bit all over the place. I have 2 of the BT1 Metal Garurumon, 2 Seed Garurumons, and then 2 of the BT5 Metal Garurumon. So I just want to have flexibility, get options here. BT1 Metal is still great, and again with the DP boost you can swing, get its effect, get extra bodies, and it's just a bit safer because you could be at 12 or 13, maybe even 14. Seed is good because with Nokia you can Digivolve it for 3 and still continue your turn. So you could, like, let's say your opponent has a suspended Lord Knight and then they went into a rookie into a blocker. You could like go Seed, bounce the blocker, swing over the Lord Knight. And people just don't expect it or respect it. And it's nice to have some way to answer Digimon, even if they go back to the hand. You know, you Digivolve into it, sure you have to lose your sources, but it's fine, the effect is good. Now, the BT5 Metal Garurumon, I think it's kind of slept on. If you guys don't know, it sends a Digimon with Undulation to the bottom of the deck. And what I will say is that if you've not played this card, this effect happens a lot more than you think it does. And when it does happen, it is game winning. Sending a Chaosmon to the bottom of the deck, you don't have to deal with their Undulation effect. Against purple, it's just so free. And even at the absolute worst, when you don't have those things happening, it's just a 3 cost to play. He's still a Metal Garurumon, and he has an inheritable, which makes it easy for Omnimon to get memory when attacking. You could definitely, you know, mix and match, play more metals, play less seeds. You can also play the starter deck Metal Garurumon, which again wasn't that good, but with the extra DP boost can be nice. But I just like these guys. Now for the Omnimons, level 7s, I play 2 of the BT1 Omni, 1 of the Blitz Omni, and then 1 Antibody. 4 Omnimons might seem like a bit much, but we have the Garurumon that could fetch out the Omnimons, so you do want a good amount of them. What I will say about BT1 Omni is that every time I play BT1 Omni, people are like, oh shit. Like, people don't expect it. Everyone's just assuming the Blitz Omni is there. Blitz Omni is good. BT1 Omni, still fantastic, gets the job done. I like it as a 2-off. And then the Blitz Omni is good. I do have it as a 1-off, being able to go aggressive, can swing over things. And then Antibody is definitely a win more card. But if you're able to go, like, you know, Seed, bounce a guy, Omni, clear a guy, swing, restand, Antibody, swing, clear something else, like, you just win the game. So while it is a win more card, you know, in a deck like this, we need that power. And if you can resolve an Antibody X, like, you probably win the game. So I do like this split. But really, Omni, good variety, just play whichever ones you like. This is the split that I found successful for me. For the Tamers, we have 2 Davis and 2 Nokia. So Nokia is really like why the whole deck works. What I have found though is that the best setup for this deck is having 1 Davis, 1 Nokia out. So I tried builds where we played like 3 Nokias, 4 Nokias, and like no Davis or 1 Davis. And it's fine, it can be good, but really you want to have a Davis and then you want to have a Nokia. That's what you want to have. So 2 and 2 works for me. For my options, we play 2 Hammer Sparks and 1 Kakado's Breath. We are playing a bunch of Tamers and level 7s, so there's not a lot of room for extra stuff, but I still did want to play the options. Hammer Spark is good in security, as is Kakado's Breath, and in hand they're fine. Every blue deck, you know, you'd lose some extra memory. You could play other stuff like Transcendent Sword, or just like not play options and max out on more Omnimons, more rookies, things like that. But I can't play decks that don't have security effects, and these 2 are pretty good in security. Anyway, that's the deck. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Definitely do try it out. BT6 will get Bond of Friendship, but for now, don't sleep on the Garurumon. It's kind of nice. One thing I would say is that Ancient Garurumon is definitely something you could play in here, but when you play the Ancient, you have to commit to playing other hybrids and other Tamers and all sorts of stuff. So in my eyes, it just becomes a separate deck. Anyway, that's the build. Thanks for watching.